my people, and welcome back to this channel. Are you employed but still feel like your salary disappears before the end of the month? Maybe you don't need another loan. Maybe you need an additional source of income. Now in this video, I'm going to show you 7 realistic side hustle that Kenyans can start after work, even if you have limited time and small amount of capital to start. Okay, so I want you to stay until the end of this video because I'm going to teach you something that most people have tried and it is really working for them. Now, as a way of introduction, welcome to Mali Smart Kenya, the channel where we talk about money, business, investing, side hustle, practical ways of improving our financial lives. Now, if you are interested in learning how to make better financial decisions and build additional income, subscribe to the channel. Now, let's get into this video. Number one is online freelancing. Now, number one is freelancing. Okay, so if you have skills such as graphic design, video editing, writing, social media management, virtual assistance, or data related work, you can potentially sell that skill online. So if you know you can do editing, video editing, you can do online writing, and you have some graphic design ideas, you can do that job to make money online. So the advantage is that you don't necessarily need physical shop. You don't need a shop for you to do this. You can work on projects after your normal working hours. The biggest mistake, however, is trying to offer 10 different services at once. You are trying to make many services at once. So you start with one skill, then you grow it over the time. For example, if you are good at editing videos, focus on video editing and build small portfolio. You can start with building a small portfolio. Your first goal shouldn't be to make millions. Your first goal should be to get your first paying client. Okay, deliver excellent work and get a good review. Okay, number two, we are going to talk about food and snack business. So on food and snack business, think about people around you. But they buy every day. They buy things every day, like things like samosas. They buy things like chapatis, smokies, cakes, juice, or packed lunch. Okay, so you don't necessarily have to open a restaurant. You could start small by just taking orders from colleagues, neighbors, from friends, where you go to church, for example. Then you start something small just around where you stay. Okay, so the key is to calculate your cost properly. If you spend 1,000 shillings, for example, making those products, you will find that you don't assume everything will sell, and you get a profit. So consider ingredients. Make sure that what you are making, it is to the point where people will always admire and call you for more. So consider ingredients, packaging, transport, electricity, and your time. So when you're doing this, make sure that you consider packaging, transport, electricity, and even your time. So know your numbers before you expand. Number three is online selling. So when we talk about online selling, you can sell products through platforms such as Facebook, even WhatsApp status. You can sell them through Instagram or TikTok. You don't necessarily need to rent a shop to have a shop for you to sell things online. Okay, so you can start with products that solve a clear problem or have consistent demand. So for example, we have clothing. So clothes, you can buy a dummy and you do them online. For example, you can sell on TikTok. You put a dummy, then you wear that clothes on it, then you tell people I'm selling this at 1,000 and I do delivery. So by yourself, what you will do is that, you know very well, you bought that dress at 600, you will sell it at 1000 because of the delivery fee. So for you not to incur losses on your side, so you make sure that you put delivery cost on it, and then you say that you're delivering within, let's say for example, Nairobi. Okay, so products like clothing, beauty products, household goods. For example, you are selling TVs, you are selling seats, you are selling sufurias, you are selling household goods. Also brings a lot of money. Then accessories or specialized products. But there is important part that you need to do. Okay, don't buy huge amount of stock before you've tested whether people will actually want the product. So don't buy huge products and put them in your house. They will expire there, because who will you sell them to? So you must make sure you buy a portion of it, so that when you sell it to people, people will buy it very fast, and you will clear your stock, and you will go again back to the market and buy. So test the markets first, then invest the profit into more stock. So after getting more profit, go back into the market and reinvest again and buy more stocks. Number 4 is content creation. So when I talk about content creation like this, what I'm doing, and this one is very particular. It is very interesting, because you are watching YouTube channel every day. Okay, you are watching YouTube channel every day. Don't pay Wi-Fi and watch people's videos, and you cannot make your own video. So make sure that you bring a video on YouTube that can assist someone, that can help someone. Okay, so you can create a content around something you understand and enjoy. You can start creating contents on YouTube. If you are good at cooking, you are good at daily vlogs, you are good at entertainment, dancing, you are good at doing magic, you are good at many other things that you can do. Create that video and post it on YouTube. You will get followers, you will get views, and that video will help another person. Okay, so make sure that you create something that can at least assist someone in his or her life. Okay, so you can create content around something that you really understand and enjoy. It could be finance like this one. It can be business, farming, cooking, technology, education, entertainment, or storytelling. You can decide to create stories, and you can do them through the AI. You can create them by the AI. Okay, so you don't need an expensive camera to begin. You just need your phone. Okay, you just need your phone, a good smartphone. You need at least small light. You need clear audio. Useful content can be enough to start. Okay, a useful content can be enough to start. But remember, content creation is not instant money. Even me, I'm still struggling to get subscribers and followers. So it is not something that when you start you will instantly get money. Okay, you need to take time, so that over time you build your relationship and you build a community with people, so that they come into your video and they watch and they add some value on your contents. So always make sure that it takes time to build an audience. It takes time to build an audience. Think of it as building a digital asset rather than looking for a quick cash. Okay, so don't do content creation in the name of you want to get quick cash, because you will not get it. Number 5, we talk about the social management. Social management. Look here, many small businesses have Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok account. Many small businesses, they have TikTok, Facebook account, and Instagram, but the owners don't have time to manage them. Most of the time you find you put your old picture there. You are in the village, you take your old picture from the village and you post it there, then you forget about it. Look here, if you know how to create and post, if you know how to create posts, make simple videos, respond to customers, and manage social pages, this could become service you offer after work. So after work you can create something. You deliver water for free, you deliver this distilled water for free to people. Create something, post it, then you will find people that will engage with that video, and you will engage with them and tell them how you deliver, how you can bring those waters to them, something like that. And after job, that is after work, in the evening after your work, you will get what to do. So start by approaching small businesses around you. You can go to any small business that is around you. Don't simply tell them, I manage social media. Show them what you can actually do. Make sure that you show them what you can actually do. Create a sample video, or very short video, and post, okay, of what you are for example, you have gone and asked them about that business that they are doing, and you want to promote their business. So make sure that you create a short video of that and you post. Then explain how consistent content could help them attract customers. Number 6 is about digital products. Digital products. When I talk about digital products, this include things like template, planners, educational materials, business documents, okay, ebooks, or guide based on scale you genuinely understand. So the advantage is that you can create the product once, and this one can potentially sell it. You can sell it multiple times, okay. You can create a book, you can create some documents, then you can sell it on multiple times. But don't just create something just because you think it will make money. Don't just create anything that you think by yourself that it can create money. First, identify the problem people have. Make sure that you identify the problem that people have in where you stay. Then you create something that can help them solve that problem. If it is a issue with the sewage, if it is the issue with the takataka, okay, the garbage, if it is the problem with the garbage, how can you solve the issue in that area? So learn to do that. Then the last one is buying and reselling. So this one I taught it somewhere, buying and reselling. This one, you find a product, for example, ni unga ya ugali, the soko ugali, you buy it, then you take a video of it, then you resell it, okay. So you can do that. I think it is on Jumia. You can do Kilimall, Jumia, eBay. You can do the other companies also take that. So you find product at a good price and sell it to someone who wants it at a higher price. So for example, you go, for example, to Jumia, okay, you become an affiliate. I think that is the best word. You become an affiliate. So you go to Jumia, you find a shoe of 1,600. So this one's 1,600. Take a screenshot of the shoe. Okay, after taking the screenshot, go and redesign that logo. After redesigning that logo, the same shoe, you go sell it at 2,500. So you take it from the Kilimall, then you sell it at 2,500. So you have gotten your profit of 1,000 of 900 shillings. You see, so you bought it at 1,600 on Jumia. You redesigned the photo of the shoe, then you resell it again, and you partner, or you get a profit of 900 shilling, just because you have used your own idea to sell the shoe, so at a higher price. So this could be, for example, you can take the clothes, you can take clothing, accessories, electronics, household products, and other legitimate goods. So the business is simple. Buy at the right price. Make sure that you buy it at the right price. Control your expenses and keep track of your profit. Okay, so don't confuse revenue with profit. Don't confuse revenue with profit. If you sell 20,000 shilling worth product but spend 16,000 buying them, okay, and another 2,000 on expenses, your profit isn't 20,000. Your actual profit is much higher. Okay, your actual profit is much higher. So understanding this difference can save you from losing money while thinking you are making money. Okay, so how should you start? How should you start? Now, so side hustle, it depends with the child side hustle you choose. So if you have a skill but little capital, consider freelancing or social media management. If you have some capital and access to customers, consider food or reselling or online selling. Okay, it will help you to generate money. If you have knowledge you are willing to share, consider content creation or digital products. And remember this, you don't need to start these 7 side hustles at once. Make sure that you start with one, you go to you give it a time, then you go to another. If the first one doesn't work, go to another one. If the second one doesn't work, go to another one. So make sure that you learn what works. Make sure that you learn what works and track your income and expenses, and make sure that you improve at the end of it. Now, this is the important warning in this video. The important warning is that please be careful with anyone that promises you or guaranteed you profits or instant wealth. There is no instant wealth in this. It is not a guarantee. This is a warning. It is not a guarantee that if you try this, you will get profits or you will get increase in your finances. Okay, you will not do that. So make sure that you are there you are there to the warnings, okay, of this. So before putting your money into any business that I've talked about here, make sure that or you invest, research it properly. Make sure that you do a research on everything that I've talked about here. A real business involves risk, expenses, competition, and hard work. You find that you have an M-Pesa shop here, your neighbor also have an M-Pesa the other side. So there is no magic button. There is no magic button that turns 10,000 shillings into 100,000 shillings overnight. Okay. Now, in conclusion, now I want to hear from you. Okay, I want to hear from you which of these side hustle that I've talked about that you can start after work. I want to hear your views on which side hustle you can start after work. Tell me in the comment section. And if you want more practical videos about money, business, investing, and making smarter financial decisions in Kenya, make sure that you subscribe to Mali Smart Kenya. Okay, so make sure and remember this, that learn money, build wealth, and grow your business. Okay, learn money, build wealth, grow your business. I'll see you in the next video. See you and thank you.